office, come outside with your hands up! This is the Marion County Sheriff's Office, come outside with your hands up!
Just get over it and move on, because if you hold on to that, your life's going to be miserable.
I don't bug anybody. I'm a single woman. I work from home. You know, I'm peaceful and quiet. I'm like the perfect neighbor.
The date was June the 2nd, 2023. The time, shortly after 9 p.m. Police were already responding to a so-called trespassing issue at a residence in the Quail Run area. However, before they could even make it there, a second call came through. A shot had been fired through a front door. It had struck someone, and the woman on the other side was already known by locals as her neighborhood nemesis. And when they actually arrived, they heard two very conflicting stories that leaned heavily against each other. And in the weeks and months that followed, police officers learned more about Susan's hidden secrets. Now, I'm going to preface all of this and say that grandmas and elderly women tend to be some of the nicest, wisest, and most nurturing people out there. However, for this one, well, the words toxic Karen come to mind. And so with that said, let's get straight into this video today, folks. But before we begin, and just to let you know, I post true crime, strange and dark stories here weekly. So if that is your sort of thing, please do consider subscribing. Nero will really appreciate it. It was shortly after 9 p.m. that evening that police, who were already en route to the neighborhood, suddenly rushed to the scene after reports of gunfire. When they arrived, they found someone motionless on the floor. It appeared that she had been shot, murdered. Looking up from the body, they realized that she had run away from a residence and a front door that belonged to someone that had long been known to officers, and her name was Susan Lorenz. And the woman on her doorstep was her long-term nemesis, AJ. Now, Adjika Owens, or AJ to those who knew her, was a loving mother and friend. She thoroughly loved her 4 children, and with a full house like that, she didn't have much time for anything else. Outside of her full-time job as a mother, she also had a full-time job as a manager at one of the local McDonald's. AJ moved to the neighborhood looking for something both simple and practical. She needed affordable housing, a place where her children could play outside, and somewhere that she could build her own little sense of cozy community. Now, Quail Lane is not a gated suburb. It isn't fancy, it's not fenced off, and it certainly isn't pretentious. It's mostly just a cluster of quadplex-style units that share grassy areas and open streets where children can naturally play. And of course, this was precisely